What's up, CEOs? It is time for auto dealer training. Okay, and today we are going to talk about what the Auto Dealer Business School is doing for dealers out here and why you should join the Auto Dealer Business School. So, if you're watching this right now, then you are watching a replay, and this video goes down live in the Facebook group. If you want to join the Facebook group and get in on the live Q&A, then I'll put the link in the description. You click the link, you answer some questions, and then you are a member of the Facebook group, the Dream Dealership Facebook group, where you get all kinds of strategies to help you have your dream dealership, which is very closely related to how much money you want to make. Okay, so I am Shamel Leonard. I am a dealership owner. I'm also the founder of the Auto Dealer Business School, where I have helped over 40 auto dealers to launch a simple financing program to make six figures, y'all, in sales, with one hitting $1 million this year, one tracking right now to hit $1 million this year, and several tracking to hit $1 million in the next couple of months. Okay. So I wanted to help you do the same. I know that this is your dream to have a successful business, and I want to help you do the same. So schedule a strategy session for your personalized step-by-step financing plan. And in this phone call, this strategy session is a phone call. In this phone call, I give you the strategy that you can immediately implement. Okay. So, you can get to your goal. All right. Hey, Lewis, how you doing? All right, so I'm not going to take too long in this video because I really want to get to what the financing system is. So in the next 5 minutes, I will walk you through a financing system that sells at least 1 to 2 cars a week. Okay. So if you're trying to increase your sales and increase your profit consistently, then this is the system that will help you do that. And this works in Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Nebraska, Nevada, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and Wisconsin. Okay, so if you're in any of those states, then this is for you. And this works for independently licensed auto dealers who are using or want to use a floor plan to sell cars using third-party financing and have a display space, have a place to put your cars. Okay. So this is a low cost startup strategy to get at least $10,000 in profit in the next 30 days or less. All right. It is low cost because I'm going to show you what you need to reroute the costs. So if you have a small budget and you're trying to use that small budget strategically to grow your dealership, this is the strategy. All right. And this is low cost to hit 10K in profit, at least 10K in profit in 30 days or less. We had a member almost hit 6 figures in 1 month last month. Okay. That's $100,000 in 1 month. All right. So this is 10K is like nothing. It's like a drop in the bucket. It's like easily attainable. Okay. Because you can get to 100K. And the only reason I say almost is because I want to say it was like $97,000. Okay. So it was like just shy. I was like, ooh, okay. So 10K you could do easily. I'm not giving you something where it's a stretch. This is something easy. It can happen fast. It won't cost you a lot of money, but you'll need a couple of things. All right. These are the things that you'll need, and this is how you will use them. You will need your own license. So if you are working with someone else's license, or if you've been thinking about getting licensed and you're trying to figure out what the plan is to monetize that license, this is a plan and this is your sign to go get licensed. Okay. Because you will need your own. You are limited in what you can do. If you are working with someone else using their license, you cannot use this. You cannot do financing in this way. Okay. So you have to do that. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Ansel. Hey, Carla. What's up? Okay. So that's number one. You got to have your own license. Number two, okay, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Number two is you need good cars. Now, what are good cars? I'm so glad you asked. Good cars have good profit in them. They are also good for your customer. So that means that they are safe, reliable, free from engine and transmission issues. Okay. You either need to find good cars or make good cars. All right. And what I mean by make good cars, of course, is doing what's necessary to make that car a good car. All right. So that's number two, your own license, good cars. You need, number three, you need a floor plan. Okay, a newbie approved floor plan that has terms that will allow you some flexibility in your responsibility to them, in your payment to them. Okay, so what I mean by that is the repayment period needs to be favorable to your process. All right, you need to have a floor plan, and floor plans are trouble. Let me say it again. Floor plans are trouble, especially for newbie auto dealers. Floor plans are trouble. Even for seasoned auto dealers, you can get into floor plan trouble, okay? But you can use this floor plan to get what it is you need because it's other people's money, and you cannot have to pay anything for this floor plan using certain strategies, okay? And in the next couple of days, I'm going to give you these strategies so that you can have what you need to get to where you need to go, all right? But you need a floor plan in this strategy. And then fourth, you also need lenders, newbie approved lenders. So these are lenders that will work with new auto dealers, okay? And the reason why you have to find lenders to work with new auto dealers is because there have been dealers out here messing it up. Okay. And so there are lenders who don't want nothing to do with newbie auto dealers, but there are a few that will give you a chance. And those are the only few you need because you only need a couple. All right. So you need some lenders. And what I mean by lenders is third-party lenders. So a company that will issue payment to you in exchange for your car sale. All right. So that's a lender. All right. And to back up a bit about the floor plan. So a floor plan, if you don't already know, is basically like a line of credit for buying inventory. Okay. It comes from the phrase showroom floor. So floor plan is what you would use to fill your showroom floor. All right. So it's not financing for your customer. It is financing for your inventory, and it is very inventory specific. So you can't use the funds for other business related expenses. All right. It is strictly for inventory. All right. And your lenders is financing strictly for your customer. All right. It is not financing for you. They finance your customer and then pay you what you ask for the vehicle. All right. So if you have any questions, let me know. And so just to recap, because I don't want to get lost in the sauce, you need your own license, you need good cars, you need a floor plan, which is to get your inventory. You need lenders, newbie approved lenders. You need leads. That's our next one. Number 5, you need leads. Okay. So you need people ready to buy your cars. You need to plug into where people are who are ready to buy your vehicles. All right. You need leads. So once your cars are ready to go, then you have quick sales. Okay. And then number 6 is you need a service contract. Now, what is a service contract? We know service contracts by warranties, right? But we don't use the word warranty because warranty is reserved for the manufacturer. They're the only one who can officially give a warranty. So then we know service contracts also by extended warranty or service agreement. Basically, it is money. It's help for repairs for your customer. All right. Your service contract is very important because it protects your customer, of course, from repairs, unwanted repairs or emergency repairs. That's the word I'm looking for. It protects your customer from emergency repairs. That's number one. Number two, it gives them peace of mind, and it also protects you. Okay, it protects you because now your customer has a solution for their repairs. Then they don't need a solution from you. They don't need to necessarily lean on you to get what it is they want. You already have a plan. You looked into the future. You know they're buying a used car. You already have something set up to handle anything unexpected. Okay, with the repairs. All right, so it protects you from having to deal with all that. And because if your customer has a car that needs repairs, that can be an issue for them. All right. And for your lender, which is the third party that it protects. So your service contract, your service agreement protects your lender, because you know how it is. If your customer has repairs on that vehicle, the last thing they're doing is paying that note, especially if they have to come out of pocket for those repairs, and especially if they are on a budget, which most of our customers are. So we have to have a system set up for them to get what it is they need to be able to keep that car and keep it on the road so that they can be greater later. Okay, so that is your service contract. All right, so you need that. And then last, you need a display space. Okay, so there are lots of states where you only have to have an office to get started, and that is great to get started. I recommend that is exactly how you get started. Use the lowest hanging fruit, the bare minimum requirement to get started. Use that, because during the process, you need time, right? And so you don't want to pay out during the process, because it takes time. It takes time for them to come out and inspect your location. It takes time to submit your application. It takes time for them to approve your license. So during that time, you're paying on a location. Doesn't make sense to pay on a large location when you don't have sales. That's how you burn through your capital. All right. So definitely take the road of least resistance when it comes to getting licensed. But make sure, though, that your lease terms are flexible. You know how you can break that lease with the least amount of consequences, because you know you'll be upgrading soon, all right, to someplace with a display space. Now, no car lot needed, but you need some place where you can display your vehicles and you can meet customers there for all your vehicles. This is important because if you have more than one vehicle to sell, you need all your customers to see all the cars at one time. Because what happens is when your customers come, what if they're turned off by the car that they initially came for, but they're turned on by another car that they see? You still have the sale. It is part of the system to keep sales, to keep profit, to keep consistency in money coming into your business. Okay, so you need a display space. And we'll talk more about the different kind of display spaces, how you can upgrade, where you can find them, etc. Okay, you can also schedule a strategy session where you can skip to the front of the line. You can get your personalized plan in a 30-minute phone call on how you can make sure you have everything you need for this financing system. Okay. You can schedule a strategy session online. You pick the best time for you. You answer some questions. I need to know some background information so that we can use our time wisely. I don't have to spend that time getting to know the background information because I already have it. I need your background information so that I can put together a little bit about the plan. And then when I talk to you, I fill in the gaps, and you leave with a very actionable plan, something you can implement right away so that you can increase sales. Because CEOs, I know what's going on out here and it breaks my heart. I know that you got licensed. I know you spent thousands of dollars to get licensed. I know you spent all this time. I know that you got people looking at you, significant others, children, family members, friends with this license, and you are paying more than you're making. I know that's happening, and that is not how it should be. That is not what you got into this business for, okay? So it is time to stop the madness. It is time to stop paying all these other people and get paid yourself, okay, CEOs? Because that is just self-sabotage if that is what you're doing. Monetize your license. Become the dealership you want to become. Sell good cars or cars you feel good about. Have options for your buyers to buy them. Have a system set up so that it's easy, comfortable, organized, structured for you to sell. So you sell more often, you work less, you make more, and you're happier for it. And everybody around you is happier for it, okay? So it's time to stop playing games, especially if you're licensed. And not saying you're playing games, right? That's not what I mean. I know you're not playing games. I know you're just trying to figure it out. So I'm offering you this strategy session. Go ahead, get your personalized plan so that you can monetize this license and you can realize your dream and feel like you've accomplished something and restore the confidence that you had when you started this process, right? Because I know when you started this process, you were all big and bad and confident and excited. And now a lot of that is gone because you're in the process and you're like, this sucks. I ain't making no money. I'm spending money. I got a whole other thing taking money from me. That's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to make money, and I can show you how people are making money. $1 million dealership this year, 100K in 6 months. It's very doable. Bare minimum 10K, right? And for a lot of you, that will pay your overhead and pay yourself, which are your goals. You have to pay your overhead and pay yourself. All right, CEOs. So take action. I'm always praying for you, but action without works is dead. So schedule your strategy session. I'll put the link in the description and I will talk to you soon. Okay, be blessed. Bye.